Good morning, Chair Bowman, Vice Chair Elmer, Vice Chair Pham, members of the committee. For the record, Mark Owens, House District 60. Going second after the PowerPoint, all my numbers were taken. So let's just talk. I have a tendency to be able to do that sometimes. Why am I supporting this bill? One of my goals is to restore the faith of Oregonians in our process. A lot of Oregonians struggle with what we do here, how they keep up with what we do here, and the topics that are important to them. Almost every town hall I go to after a long session, one of the things that we discuss is it's ridiculous. Really? Over 3,000 bills? Why is there that many laws that need to happen? How can I track that? You would have to have a full-time staff. Oh wait, we do, and we still don't know how many bills go through this building. We as legislators still don't have time to read every bill that goes across the floor. Are we serving our public correctly when we're here full-time with full-time staff and we can't track? I would say no. In the work groups that Julie put together, or conversations, however you want to call them, the one thing that I said is, we're probably not going to get this exactly right. That's okay. But I will consider it a failure this year if we don't do something. So that's what we presented to you, is the first step in trying to get a rational conversation on what bill limits should be. So we can go to the public and say, we're working, we're trying to focus, we're going to try to help you track. As Speaker Fahey said, 5,475, I believe, bills given to LC. So this isn't only trying to figure out how we can keep up with capacity, how the public can keep up with capacity, but what about our bipartisan staff? I mean, how many times have you guys looked at your emails when you woke up? There was one at 11:30 at night, where they're probably actually, not making them send till 6 in the morning. But our staff is having to work way, way too many hours in order, in my opinion, to be productive. This is not to try to limit the voice of the minority or limit the voice of our friends in this building that exceed 30 bills. If you accumulate the total number of bills that are in this, we could work together. We don't have to have 3 to 4 bills that are on the same subject that LC doesn't share and they draft. We can figure this out. We can. The executive branch of the states that have had imposed bill limits, only 3 allow the executive branch or non-legislators to introduce bills. That was a point of conversation that we had with our group. The governor's office or the executive branch in 2023 submitted for drafting over 500 bills. We've limited to 100. It's 20% less. It's probably even less than the medium that these representatives and senators put in. So we are trying to rein in, my words, all of them. Please help us in making sure that we support Oregonians and do something this year on bill limits. Thank you.